This is a warning to all traders and investors. Bitcoin has just had a double death cross. This is breaking news. This is a rare occurrence. It's not too often we have them, and it gets very ugly and very bloody when we do have them. The last time we had them was 2022. Double death cross right here at 48,000, and then we had the classic mega dump. We had a mega crash from 48,000 all the way down to 15,000 after exactly this cross. Time before that, 2018, right here, after the market cycle top, mega death cross, and an absolute downfall into a bloodbath. Time before that, 2014, mega death cross right here, double death cross. We had right at that exact time, the same move happened in the same manner. It was an absolute bloodbath. But there's a little secret move that happens first that we are going to dig into, and there's one thing that could save the day. Because let's face it, we have just had, hot off the press, a double death cross. And I want to tell you, what are the chances that this thing could save the day? Because there's one thing on the chart right here that could absolutely save the day, because we had one of these crosses right here, and it was a fake out. It was an anomaly in the market. Things were shifting, things were moving. We had this suspicious cross, and from there we actually skyrocketed in price. This was a classic fake out. So what are the chances that we just had a fake out? What are the chances that we're about to go to the moon? What are the chances that this is going to really shock the world? I want to get into that right now in today's video. Let's get into it. Hey, I'm Steve. I show you facts in the charts. No paid ads, no paid sponsorships, just straight facts that really help you. Subscribe. So here we are. Bitcoin US dollar index, and today we're on the 2-day chart. On the 2-day chart, we have two moving averages. We have the green and the red. The green is the 50 MA and the red is the 200 MA. A typical classic death cross is right here when you see the green guy go below the red. It's very rare to happen, especially on the 2-day chart. If you go to the 1-day chart, that's the classic death cross. Now, those of the OGs are here. I started covering death crosses and golden crosses about 8 or 9 years ago here on YouTube, and everybody has loved them since, and I want to give you the latest, because this one is powerful. If you go to the 1-day chart, you have a lot of fake outs. Some of them work, some of them don't. You can't trust it. Literally on this chart, there are no fake outs except for this anomaly. And once again, which opens the door for us to suggest, hey, is it possible this time too, where this is an anomaly? Things are just not quite right in the market. We're going to look at all the facts that we can conclude, and we're going to see what are the facts in the charts, because let's face it, things are not looking good. We're going to take the time machine back to 2014. 2014, we had our market cycle top here, and it was quite a while before we got the absolute double death cross. And by the way, I call it a double death cross because it's on the 2-day chart. What you look at is, you can see right here on the chart, December 2013, we had our all-time high, and it was about 300 days later that we had said death cross. You see what happened first. Well, we had our all-time high. We came down to this red moving average. Keep in mind, that's the 200 MA. Once we started coming down to this red line, the immediate thing we did was hold it as support, and we tried like hell to turn it around. The market tried to rebound, and case in point, what happened was a failed rally. We held support here back at $362, and we rallied up to 683, but it was a failed rally. You may ask, well, what's a failed rally? What's a textbook failed rally? A failed rally is any rally that doesn't make a higher high. Keep in mind, before then, alls we did was make higher highs. So it's a signal to traders and investors that something doesn't look right, something doesn't smell right. Anytime you're in the midst of a bull and you have a rally and there's excitement, there's buzz, but we fail to make a higher high, it's a telltale sign that that's all she wrote, that we're about to roll over and go a lot further down. Now, we had that death cross here when prices were, roughly 400 and something, and they fell all the way down to 163 with the death cross. It ended up being about 1 year of a bloodbath, and the recovery time was quite a while. By the way, we focus on the facts in the charts, and I keep you level-headed. No BS, no agenda, no paid promotion. That's why you just subscribed. Fast forward to the next one, 2018, same type of thing. All-time high right here. Christmas time, once again, 4 years later, we crashed down. What did we do? The first thing we did was hold support right at that red line. Sound familiar? It's the same story every time. You see, humans are easily predictable. They're so predictable, and we just keep repeating the same things. That's why you'll see in charts, I love, this is my, what I really nerd out with the charts is repeatable patterns. Same in life, but I love it in the charts. So you can see all-time high, crash down to where? 200. Once we hold the 200, we have a rebound. Once we have that failed rally, we roll over. It's the same story every time. 2018 was no different. Come down to the red line, boom, failed rally. Roll over, hold the red line, boom, another failed rally. Fall below red line, have death cross, crash. It was not a pretty sight. How about the next cycle, 2022? And then we'll come back to this little secret guy right here, this square, and we've got to cover that. That's so important. 2022. We had our top here, first top, not up for debate. This is a classic double top. The first top was here. What did we do when we crashed? Well, we came down to this red line. Surprise, surprise. That's what we've done every time. What did we do when we came down here? Oh, we had a rally. Wow, we've done that every single time too. We had a rally just barely by the hairs on its nose, literally made an all-time high, but then we subsequently crashed below this moving average and then had a cross and held resistance at this moving average, and that was all she wrote. So what you can see is every time we have this death cross, the same move happens in the same order, the same repeatable pattern. It's all right in front of our eyes, but it's not very pretty to look at, right? Because then comes this cycle, right? And once again, a golden cross is the exact opposite. We have a death cross where the 50 MA goes below the 200. We have the golden cross where the 50 MA goes above the 200. So we had our double golden cross back in April of 2023. And since then, we were riding the wave up and things were looking good. Keep in mind, we're not every cycle having death crosses, golden crosses, death crosses. It happens once. Trade like a tourist or go with the pros. The FFA is where the real ones go. Link in description. The only anomaly is right here, literally on 12 years of data. We'll call it 12 because it's definitely 3 consistent cycles. We're looking at all of this data and understanding we don't have false signals, and we're understanding that it's the same repeatable patterns. Fall to this red line, hold some support, have a rally, have it be a failed rally, failed to make a higher high, then it rolls over, holds the red line as resistance, then plummets. Same thing repeats, same thing repeats. So what about this cycle? This cycle, we came up to our first all-time high, the first over 100K. We fell down to this red line, but that wasn't our first go around with the red line. We've been holding this red line as support the entirety of the bull. Case in point, we first rallied to 31,000 and then fell directly to the red line, held some support. We continued higher to 73,000 and then plummeted right to the red line. Keep in mind, the red line is the 200 MA on the 2-day chart. It's a moving average I highly recommend you have on your chart, it will keep you so level headed. It will make things so simple, so clear, so easy to understand what part of the cycle we're in. We fell to this red line once in September 23, the second time in September 24, and the third time in April 25. But since April 25, we had a rebound. The rebound brought us to a new all-time high, and then we fell below this red line. Now, let's just count how many times we have been in a bull and fallen below this red line. We can all agree that looking at this chart, it's not my opinion to say that we haven't fallen below this red line for the entire bull run up until just a handful of days ago. Take a look at this bull run. Never fallen below. How about the previous one? The previous one didn't fall below the red line only during the COVID crash, which was that anomaly in the box. More on that in a moment. But after that, the only time we fell below the red line is when it was literally over. When the top was literally in and we were in trouble. That's when we fell down here, which gave a huge warning to the market. Wake the hell up. We're probably going to have some sort of a rebound, which we did, a rebound and resistance back into the same area. So when you fall below this red line, I'm telling you, take a look at 2018. Watch the red line. We are holding this red line as support the entire bull run. Sound familiar? And then we held it as support after what was our all-time high, but then we broke it. As soon as we broke it, that's it. That is what broke the camel's back, was this resistance at this red line. Keep in mind where we're at right now. Now look at 2014. 2014, again, all-time high here, come down, classic rebound, classic failed rally, classic start holding red line as resistance, plummet in price. So I'm not making this up. We have no agenda. We're just covering the facts. You guys love when I cover the death cross, golden cross. I'm just here to be, unfortunately, the person of bad news that's like, hey, look, not only did we just have a death cross, we literally fell below here for quite a little bit now, right? It hasn't been pretty, right? And keep in mind, we didn't fall below this red line for that long during the COVID crash. It was a very quick rebound. It was a quick shoot down and a quick shoot up. So let's get to the elephant in the room. Now I painted a very clear picture of what this two-day death cross means. It is crystal clear. But your biggest question right now is like, okay, I understand that. I don't want to hear it. I don't like it, but I respect it. I understand it. Thank you for telling me. But how about this box right here? What are the chances that right now, as we speak, we're in another one of these where it's an anomaly in the market? It totally throws a curveball to all of the humans in crypto. It takes the world and shocks the world. And it's this fake out death cross. Now, let's study this for a minute. Before we really jump into it, I want you to take a mental screenshot. I want you to look at the screen right now. Stop whatever you're doing. Look at the screen right now and take a mental screenshot of where we're at. This is the death cross. This is where price action is. Just take a mental screenshot. And now I want you to look at this box, and we're going to talk about, hey, what are the chances that we're in one of these? Let's study what was happening at this time. Not the COVID, what was happening in the chart. So what was happening in the chart is we had this all-time high here. We had this come out of the bear market. We shot up to 14,000. We fell right down to the red line. Go figure. We had a big bounce. Surprise, surprise. It turned out to be a failed rally. Sound familiar? We rolled over and started holding this red line as resistance. Oh my God, what a shock. And then we came out of it, which is the shock. What we can notice about this particular situation is just look at our lines. Look at how far the green line went down. Yes, we held the green line and the red line as resistance, but we had a little bit of a pocket here. Look at this little pocket, just a little pocket. In other words, it was short. In other words, if you remember our previous video, whenever you have a fast rebound, it shows strength, and that's it. Strength is the one thing you want to see when we have a rebound. If we don't have strength, you won't see a fast recovery. And when you see a fast recovery, you know that there are legs to it. So we just saw a little pocket here because it was a fast recovery. What are we seeing now? We're seeing a pretty big pocket form. Okay, let's be honest, right? We would need a quick, fast rebound to not only get above the green line, to get above the red line. So let's cover where they're both at. And then I want to end up with saying, what I believe the chances are that we're in one of these situations and what you should prepare for. I need to let you in on what to prepare for, because this is where things get very interesting. But first, let's cover what are the chances that I think we are in one of these. Of course, with Bitcoin, you have to leave it open-ending. There's nothing in trading and investing that will be any certainty. You've probably been in trading and investing for a while now, and you're always waiting for a certainty. You're just dying for it. And in fact, a lot of things you hear may sound like certainties, and I want to let you in on the truth. Let's cut the BS. There are no certainties in trading and investing. There are probabilities, and we have to play what the repeatable patterns are saying and what the probabilities are saying. So let's be honest for a second that things are not looking good. Let's just be honest. With that sort of a pocket forming when we haven't recovered as quickly, there is a chance, but we would need to hold this green line as support pretty quickly, which is currently at about 97. Then we would need to hold this red line as support, which is at about 100,000 right now. And let's be honest, the only time that we have come out of a move like that and held both the green and the red as support was the COVID crash. That's the only example we have. There are no other false signals. And what we do know about the similarities between now and then is they're few and far between. What I want to get to is what you should prepare for, because this is the most important part of the episode. I want you to be very, very clear. Every single time we had this death cross, take a look, 2022 had the death cross right here. We had a rebound, right? We had a rebound somewhere almost up to the red line in 2022. How about in 2018? We had the death cross right here, and we had a rebound somewhere up to that red line. Take a look, it's right there. How about in 2014? We had the death cross right here, and then we had some sort of a rebound right here, almost up to the red line. So each of the 3 cycles that preceded this one, we had the death cross and then a move almost up to the red line. And then it mega crashed. I just want to state the obvious. Trade like a tourist or go with the pros. The FFA is where the real ones go. Link in description.